There we go. Well, welcome to our Friday night edition of our iClub Biz team building and our learning how to utilize our Friday night essence to be able to build a team. My name's Cheyenne Kramer, and I'm always excited to pull the team together. And we try to come up with some slightly different topics every week to talk about in terms of building our iClub Biz team, because it's one of the most important things people can be learning how to do right now. I absolutely know, because we have some of this going on. This isn't the only company that we work with, and we do have some residual income that comes in every month. And I'll tell you, that's a beautiful thing. The more of it that you can build up, the more freedom you have to be who you want to be and to do what you want to do. And so that's kind of the focus. Sometimes we talk a little bit more on the product side of things. Tonight, I really want to focus on the idea of team building and why it's so important for us to be able to talk about our passion, our purpose, our mission, our Friday night essence. I really want to kind of drive that home tonight and help you all understand why this is so important. And congratulations to Miss Teresa. Has everybody seen her awesome video she did this week?
I did, yes. Very, very
yeah,
good.
And I ended it with ciao.
I like it. That's how you connect with others.
Of all things, I ended it with ciao. I'm like, what? Ciao?
That's how you connect with others.
I just went with it.
There you go. And that's the thing. Sometimes we don't know what's going to come out of our mouth when we're doing videos and such. But, you know, I believe there's a reason for everything. So it's all good. It's all good. So anyhow, in terms of what I just wanted to talk a little bit about tonight is the ideas of the differences between recruiting and sponsoring. And I know that Jeff Evers, who's the owner of iClub Biz, he's got some videos out there about this idea as well. And, the thing is, we can go out and just try to recruit a ton of people, and hopefully some of them will stick around and actually work on building a team with us, because that's the whole thing. This is meant to be a team building game, a team building event. And Don and I have been around the team building industry for a very long time. And one of the things I always found to be extremely sad in the industry is the number of people who get excited about a company, they get excited about a program, and then, because something doesn't go quite the way they expected, or something doesn't happen as fast as they want, or they don't see cash flow as fast as they want, they dump out of it. And do you guys have any ideas? What are your thoughts on in terms of, what's kind of a core issue do you guys think that would cause people to give up before their time? Any ideas?
A core issue of what? I didn't catch.
Of why they might give up on building their business, without really giving it a good shot to get some things going.
I think not being successful in bringing in some people, like if everybody is sort of shoving them off as far as joining and stuff like this. Maybe they've had a lot of multi-level marketing in the past, and they're coming around with the same thing to different things all the time, but they're always trying to get them to join up underneath them. And I think that, some people may have wore their friends, their family and their friends out.
Absolutely. That's definitely one of the things we know that a lot of people end up experiencing is friends and family burnout, I guess is a good way to put it. That's for sure. And I also agree with what you said. Sometimes just not being able to get to some short-term results because everybody wants to see things happen now. So
Yesterday.
yesterday, there you go. That's right.
Yeah,
We're in
but
a
no
microwave society, right?
yeah, but no business ends up making money overnight. I don't care what you're doing. So
That's
if
true.
they quit, they weren't the one that you were looking for. They weren't ready for business. Simple.
Uh-huh. So what do you guys think is one of the best ways that we can help people get ready and be willing to hang around and, play with us and play in this whole team building game?
We got to look for them hungry people that want more in life. If they just want to slide by with doing the minimal, that's not the ones we're looking for.
Well, that's part of it. Don has a comment back here. Step right up to the microphone, honey.
Did you know if you go out and sponsor one person per month and you help that person sponsor one person per month, just one per month, and you keep rolling that around and around, each person you help sponsor one per month, and you do that for 4 years, which takes you to go through college, right? The difference is in 4 years, you can retire. You wouldn't have to work. You would have so many people on your team if you just do one person a month and help that person get one person. And you keep going, and that person helps. And with every month, you would be able to retire actually less than 4 years. But if you did it like a 4-year college, you would not have to work ever again with this program or any program really.
Yeah, that's true. But the key here, and what I want you to hear is, it's not about you just finding one person per month. And Don used the term sponsoring instead of recruiting. There's a difference between sponsoring and recruiting. And he said the idea is that it's not just about you finding one person a month, but helping those people find one person a month as well. So that's the real kicker here, because when you go from the idea of we're looking to recruit people to the team to the idea that we're sponsoring people, that means we're taking some responsibility to mentor people, that we want to help make them successful, because it's not about us being successful. It's about us helping others to become successful, and then our success comes from that. That's a huge difference.
And just by helping that person and each one getting one per month, they're not going to leave you. They're going to feel like family. They're going to stay with you.
Absolutely.
In 4 years, what would take you to go through college? The difference is you starting out after you finish college, you can go out and play all the time because you don't have to worry about money. It's simple and it's not high pressure. Never do high pressure. As we used to call, we watch people do what we call a Walmart tackle. You don't need to do that. It's just one person.
That brought back a memory.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry if Patrick thought I had to say that.
Yeah, well, I think Patrick got tired of talking to people in Walmart pretty quickly. He wasn't finding the self-motivated ones that had a Friday night essence.
You can actually get in trouble doing that.
But here's the thing, guys, is, one of the things that's not talked enough about in the industry is, if they talk about it a little bit, but they don't talk about it enough. And that is knowing why you want to build your team, knowing why you want to build that residual income. And I'll never forget, the first company we ever worked with at all was Amway. And it absolutely bothered me because we went to this big convention, and this convention, all they did the whole 2 days was march people across the stage with pictures of big houses and fancy cars. And I kept looking at Don saying, but why does that be the thing that has to matter? Because to me, life is about more than just the material stuff. We're out here, at least some of us, to make a difference. And this is where if we can truly help people find their Friday night essence, we can help them communicate about their passion, their purpose, then that becomes the why that keeps them engaged in the team. And that's why it's so important for everybody to grab a hold of things like our iWebAtool tool, create a video like Teresa did this week, get it into that website, and let us all get engaged in helping to promote those web pages. Because now we have the ability to attract people who have a similar why for being in the business. And when you can bring together people with a similar why, I mean, Teresa did a great job of explaining how, you know, so many people's lives have become stagnated, and she wants to help people live, you know, a stimulated and an exciting life. And so that's why we can hang with this and work together as part of the team. And that is a huge, huge component of what we all should be doing when we bring people into the team. You can recruit a whole bunch of people and hope that they hang around, or you can take the attitude that you're sponsoring people and you want to help them find that passion and purpose, because that will become their driving force to build the income that allows them to live that passion and purpose. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I was on the right track then when I did my video.
Absolutely. That's why I told you.
Yes, I was
it.
just, it came to me and it was like, okay, where's my phone? And I did the video. I mean, didn't hesitate. I just did it, click, and then took me forever to try to download it to YouTube. I was like, wow, that was, I was like, man, I'm having all kinds of issues with this.
But you made it.
But I didn't give up. It just took me a while. I didn't give up, but I finally got her.
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Practice that much, Teresa? You just come out and said it naturally? That was great.
I just came out and said it naturally. You know, I was like, yeah. And then, but I don't like doing the video, I've noticed, with my phone, because I went from a lot of light. As soon as I pushed play, it looked like I was in the dark. And so either that, or I'm going to be creative and take my fishing spotlight, you know, and so next time I do a video, I'll probably have sunglasses because the light will be too bright. I'm just going to go with it. That's how I'm going to start doing my videos. I'm just going to go with it. So you never know what I'm going to look like, and let alone what kind of, oh man, you just never know with me. So that's what makes it fun.
Oh, it'll show you the people. Yeah, I got it, and it's, you know, it's an exciting thing to experiment with, and so that's why, you know, I try to make myself available on Saturday mornings if people want some help in figuring out how to put a video together. I have a worksheet to kind of help people put their thoughts down before they start to put a video together. But I just want you to think about that, because, you know, we can go out and try to, you know, hit the world and see if we can recruit a bunch of people, but we want to move from that recruiting into sponsoring and helping people to figure out that passion and purpose. Right now, Don and I are working on, you know, seeing if we can build our, you know, our iClub teams to help us to fund this youth entrepreneur camp that we're getting ready to do in Durham. We're going to be working with kids from wealth-challenged neighborhoods and teaching them some simple business skills. And, you know, there's expenses to that. So we're inviting people to join the iClub team who also get excited about helping youth learn how to become business owners. So, you know, that's an example of, we can go out and use that as a way to bring people to us who get excited about that. And I'll tell you, you know, there's two pieces to this that you really need to understand. Is, you know, we want to see these numbers build. You can see on mine, I've got 114 people on my left leg right now. I've only got 24 on my right. So I've got to start eventually. I've been kind of focusing on you guys in my left leg because I want you guys to get up and get rolling. And you guys are starting to do it. You've got some great activity going on. But I've got to go over and focus on my right leg some here real soon so that I can start to cycle like Donald has been doing. And that $12.50 will drop into my account because I've got a bunch of volume on my left leg. I have hardly any on my right. But I just want you guys to know that your volume really does not start to accumulate where you can get, plug me out. I'm going to try to show you what my volume's looking like. And some of you almost have as much of it as I do going on right now. But this is what this.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead and finish, and then I got a question.
Okay. Well, here's what I wanted to show you guys because, you know, there's a lot of people in this list that I don't even know now. And, you know, the list is getting long. This is basically a 30-day snapshot of all the volume that's going on in my account. And you can see I'm getting close to 5,000 points on my left leg. I've got to start developing 75s on my right leg. And every time I hit 75 on that right leg, it's gonna drop $12.50 into my account. But the only way we get this volume accumulating is for everybody to get on a monthly purchase plan. And that's why I'm really encouraging people to think about getting into the iWeb tool because it's the lowest cost monthly purchase we can do. Although there are some, I believe Jeff has just come out with the colostrum product. You can get a $12.50 amount of that product shipped to you every month if you wanted to. But the iWeb tool is what we keep talking about because I want you guys to learn basic internet marketing skills with that tool. And the more people that get onto that, the more you'll start seeing in your legs, you'll see volume that comes around every month. And that's what we need to build for everybody because that's where the power is being able to have $12.50, $12.50, $12.50, $12.50 dropping into your account. If you can do that several times a day, or, you know, even some people have gone as far as having it happen several times an hour. And you can do that by building your team, helping them figure out what that passion, purpose, and Friday Night Essence is all about, helping them learn how to use the iWeb tool as a good starting place, and then encouraging them to try other products so that you get more volume coming in here on both legs. You can see I don't have hardly any volume on that right leg right now, and that's why I'm not cycling. But again, I'm focused over here trying to help you. You can see Donald's name in here, and you can see Teresa's name in here. So you guys, I'm focusing on helping your leg to get going and get active. And that's what you want to see. Is you want to see this list just get longer and longer and longer every month. This is a pretty good size to start with, but the more people that are constantly, you know, adding to that volume, the more freedom you're going to have because you're going to have money dropping into your account more and more quickly all the time.
Can you take the ones on the left and transfer them to the right and kind of balance things out a little bit? Can you do that?
No, ma'am. I'm sorry, you can't.
Okay. I was just curious. So.
I wish I could because I'd have a nice little chunk.
It doesn't hurt to ask.
Switch the numbers around a little bit.
Yeah, but that's why you've also got to be mindful as you build your team and looking to see, you know, how is your volume accumulating? And you will not start seeing volume accumulate until you've got a monthly purchase going on. So just trying to make sure that people see that. Now, the one exception to that, and the one thing that is a powerful volume builder that will bring you money quickly, is if you find people who are doing a lot of traveling. Because when they're doing a lot of traveling, then every time they travel, there's volume that comes in. So like right here, Linda Ross, she's actually been booking travel for people in her church. And so right there was 13 in terms of volume that we all got access to, who are have Linda in our downline. That was strictly from her booking Expedia Tap Travel. So if you find business people, and I'm trying to see if I see Mind Body Business. I have a gal, and her company is called Mind Body Business, and she almost always is showing up in here. Oh, there she is. So yeah, there's a 7 from her because she does business travel. And so every time she does business travel, once that gets completed, that puts a good chunk of volume into the team. So just be aware, that is a powerful place to look for team members, is small business owners who might be doing some traveling. You can really start to rack up some points that you'll be able to build cash off from with that. Question?
Oh, gave me an idea.
Ooh, good.
You gave me an idea. See, with me being at the hotel, I meet all kinds of people, and you know, and I'm like, oh shit, I mentioned something about that here, but I end up doing it with NeoThink. I automatically do my co-work there, and that's why I love being there, because I meet all these people from all over. So, but to mention the travel though, that's, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of business people come there a lot.
Absolutely.
A lot.
Absolutely.
Yes, on a regular basis. So
the travel
I
volume
can save them
is
some
awesome.
money.
You could.
I can save them some money, and then they can make some money while they're saving money. So
there you go. Can't beat that, right?
Just all the money. This is everything.
All right. So I like to go back to Jeff Ever's spreadsheet once in a while, just to remind you guys, because you know, here's the thing: is 1250. All you need to get is 3 people who keep getting 3 people. Don was talking about 1 person that gets 1 person, but if you just look at 3 people who can get 3 people and all get everybody using the iWebit tool and talking about their passion and their purpose, we end up with some really, it's not wanting to let me go down very easily. We all can end up with some really, really significant income on this. And now I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it back. There it is. Let me try if I can get it to go down. I'm trying. It doesn't want to go down. Don't give me a hard time. Oh, there it goes. So yeah, so if you think about each of these lines as a line of people. So if on your first line, if you just recruit 3, sponsor 3, let me get my terminology correct, each of them sponsors 3, you know, then that's your second level. You end up with 12 people on your second level. And then if each of them learns how to sponsor 3, you know, you end up with 39 on your third level. And of course, the numbers grow the more people that you bring out and get them engaged in just this simple program and learning this simple process of putting people in the team. You know, it takes a little bit to get that wheel spinning. But once you do, I mean, come on, look at this. You can get commissions coming to you, and this is on a monthly basis. So I'm trying to see if I can get this thing to move over a little bit. There it goes. It's trying to. I didn't get it where I want to go. Let me try it over here. There we go. So yeah, monthly income just from 3 people who find 3 people. Now, if you get crazy like Henry and you start putting in 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people, you can start to really adjust those numbers. In fact, I don't know if this is going to let me adjust it, but I'm going to try just because I'm kind of crazy like that.
yeah, I got to mention something about that. Henry, question to you. How in the world are you doing that?
Well, I'm trying to get this stuff kind of organized. I've been waiting for some information. I emailed them last Friday, and I'm trying to get more information, and then I'm going to give it to all my downline, the information, as soon as I get it.
Did you purchase that $75 package, lead package?
I did one time, but I didn't get anything off of it. But I've been doing a blast. So
Yeah, and when we know about it, we'll let you guys know.
Well, and just again, be aware, you don't want to just recruit those people. You want to try to reach out to them. You want to try to sponsor them. You want to try to help them understand what we're doing in terms of trying to attract people by, you know, getting people engaged in something they're really passionate about. So here you can see this, by going from 3 people that everybody sponsors to 10, look at the crazy income here, guys.
You know, that's our passion, Shan. That's our passion, is building funds for all of us. That's what we're passionate about.
Yep, that's it. And
no, we want to see everybody in our team making money.
Exactly.
That's exactly it. That's the
Well, I think I got the bugs worked out, so I'm on a roll now. Man, I tell you what, I was like, what is with this? I was having the hardest time. I don't know what the deal was, but
I think I got 2 people. I think I got some people. I got some. I think 3 people under you, if I'm not mistaken.
That's
for me,
Yeah.
No.
I need to check because I was just on my back office
No.
earlier today. I only have 1 that I thought.
Oh, 1. Okay. Then I was thinking of somebody else then, because I under
Maybe it was
people,
Amy.
This is what kind of money you could be making.
Amy, maybe.
But I'm still putting people in, so I'm going to be giving you people, you know, as I go along.
Absolutely. But just know this, that if you don't have, you know, at least 1 person in each leg that you personally sponsor, and they're both paying, you know, making a purchase of at least $12.50 a month, then you won't start to get the money out of those people that Henry's putting in your team. You've got to have at least 1 on each leg, your left leg and your right leg.
I thought you had to have 4 people. Is that just 1 on each leg?
Well, unless something changed. I know Jeff shifted some of the stuff with the compensation plan, and I apologize if I don't have it all right. I got to go back and review it. But I know that's something that can stop you from making money on the team, is if you don't have at least 1 person on each leg. It may be 2. Okay.
One per month.
Mm.
Yeah, so Don wanted me to show you what 12 looks like, and the reason he wanted me to take 12 was, he said, this is the idea of just sponsoring 1 person per month for a year and helping all of the people that you sponsor during that time to do the same thing. If you just look at that as you ended up with 12 after a year, and you're helping each of those 12 to do 1 a month over that year's time, look at the insane money that can be made out of this.
Oh.
So
Shan, if you keep on signing her up, somebody sooner or later is going to do what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, for 4 years you do that.
right, yeah, Don says, so yeah, then you can do this like a college, you know, pretend it's like a 4-year college program, and at the end of that time, you could seriously be making money that it's like, just enjoy your life and don't worry about anything from there. So, I mean, look at the numbers. It just gets insane.
No.
But
I know. If we're putting people underneath each other and they're starting to see money come in, there's no reason for them to quit.
Well, that's true. But see, until they sponsor somebody themselves, they don't get access to the money that's building up under them, because you're building a team under them. So it's important that we communicate that they have to make a purchase to be able to start accessing that team money. And
25? Is it, what is it, Shan? $25 if they do 25?
Well, it's 25. It's $12.50 or 25 or 75 or I think 125. There's different deals for going down different more. You know, more. Each one is more levels that it goes down.
That's right. And the thing is, as you increase the amount that people are buying, that makes your income go up as well.
Mm-hmm.
And look at that, just 1 per month, helping someone get 1 per month, going on. And you do that for 4 years. What kind of money are you making? Oh, you really want to work? If you're
No, I want to play.
yeah, if your income $750,000 in 4 years per month,
Per month.
really?
How much?
What?
Wow. Yeah, we're gonna be, and we can do this in a year's time. You know that, 2 years at the most.
I'm looking at doing it easily, not pushing, not being really pushy, and doing that for 4 years. This is kind of income you can have.
Well, and one of the things Jeff talks about a lot, and I agree with him totally, is, you know, help people find that passion, that dream that they've got. That's what keeps people in the program. And that's why I'm willing to be here on Saturday mornings. I've done Sunday mornings. I know Peggy's already made an appointment with me to spend some time with her on Monday morning. So I'm willing to do that kind of stuff for anybody who's kind of struggling and wants to be able to get to a place of really coming up with what is it that motivates you? What is it that will make you want to stick and stay until you get your pay? Because the biggest reason that people fail in this whole industry is they give up too soon. And we can use the internet as a tool to be able to reach out and find more people. And that's, you know, when we can put our faces out there in terms of what our passion is about, there is no more powerful team than a team of people who are working towards the same passion and the same mission. Keep that in mind. Those are the folks that can come together and make miracles happen and change the world that we're living in right now.
Yes, man. We're doing it.
Unbelievable. You don't have to
We're
wait
doing
4
it.
years to do this. You can do this in 2 years.
Is David Dorst on this call, Shan? I think I seen David Dorst.
I think I saw him too. Yeah, I think so. I can't remember.
Yeah, he looks like he's driving. Hi, David.
Can you see me?
There he is. Hi.
We love you, David. We're going to be building this.
You guys see me?
They can see you, yes.
Look at that smile. He's got a big smile.
Hang on, David. The big money's coming in, brother.
That was so, guys.
Can you imagine what kind
Hey,
of we could do with
hey, let me get too, man.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
I am driving, though.
the
Yes.
clock is ticking down here, guys. So any other questions, comments, anything that anybody wants to share before we sign off for tonight?
Well, I'd like to say as soon as we find out more about this blasting, we'll share it with the downline and everything, so that they can you know, do the same thing if they choose to.
Yes, I'm interested because you're hot right now, Henry. So I want to know what you're doing.
Henry found gold now, let me tell you.
Yes.
Henry, don't stop. Have your team help you.
Yes. I'm so glad he's in my life.
I want to get everybody into it, you know, as soon as I get things, you know, organized as far as, you know, the more information on it.
All right. Well, once you just remember, once you get these people signed up, we want to definitely, you know, it's your responsibility to reach out to them and invite them out here. And let's see if we can get more people talking about what really gets them excited.
Well, I invited my entire downline to this call.
Awesome.
Look, Diana Walker, come on, Henry. So it's working. You just got to continue to do it.
Well, also Mark is also in my group.
Oh, wow.
Great. Super duper. Well,
Hey, Henry, we're having 5 new ones come in our group tomorrow. I'm already putting a premonition out there.
he's making the predictions now.
Gotta work with them.
All right, good deal. Well, thank you guys. I'm glad to have you out here. And just remember, you know, that we have a lot of awesome products in here. And part of what you need to make sure you do as part of your you know, your own work is make sure you understand the products that we've got in iClub Biz, because we do have quite a number of them and a lot of great health related products. There's lots of videos in our back office and stuff that we can learn more about those products. So don't be afraid to check them out. Make sure you understand what you've got, because some people are going to be more attracted to the products. That's all there is to it. And I still love Henry's travel agent shirt. That's awesome.
Yes. It's amazing.
Good
Yes.
deal. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to sign off for now and keep on bringing folks. And anybody who would like to set up time, you know, for some one-on-one assistance with anything, don't be afraid to hit me up on Facebook and let me know. Private message me. It's Cheyenne Kramer, and I am here to help.
Well, I've given everybody in my downline your telephone number and also Donald's.
Okay, good deal. Good deal. That
I
works.
I love you guys.
All
Love
right.
you. Ciao.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I love you guys.
Bye-bye. Love you, Donald.
Love you guys, man.